Alright, Ovi's NHL. It's been a while. We're back and the game twos are set to continue. We can see the series is, well, oh my goodness. The series so far for each team. The Capitals and the Rangers are about to do their game two first, which will be a big game. The Rangers shut out the Capitals 3-0 in the first game of that series, so game two should be a pressure builder. Alright. Gonna get to the games in just a second. Alright, about to get this first game underway. We can see it right here. Oh man. Alright, so the Capitals, so then Utah, Dallas. So let's try and see 3 games done tonight. I'm hoping for. That's the goal. About 2 to 3 games. Alright, let's get it. Okay. Alright, just gonna get this set up. I should have set this up earlier, but didn't get the chance to. Alright, maybe, let's do Lindgren this game for Washington, since Thompson sadly had 3 goals scoring on him. Shesterkin, big shutout in game 1. Alright. Here we go. Game 2, Capitals and Rangers. The Rangers look to take a 2-0 series lead, or the Capitals can bring it back to New York with the series tied at 1. Let's figure it out. Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. It is time for Game 2 of this Eastern Conference Metropolitan Division Series. The Capitals looking for a push after Game 1's shutout loss, a 3-0 game during that time. Here we go as Alexis Lafreniere will take it first. Here's Panarin early and a stop for Charlie Lindgren, making his first stop of the series. Here's Strome, a pass to Carlson. Oh, to Ovechkin. He's in a blast, and Shesterkin will pat that to the side. Lafreniere, Zibanejad. Miller, Fox, Panarin. That's broken up. Back it goes into the Rangers' possession. Miller's got it, trying to center it back to the point. It's not going to go. Panarin back skates. Lafreniere shoots, and that's deflected and goes off the end boards. And Carlson far up to Strome. Nice spin. Gets it to Jacob Chikrin. Protas. Carlson a blast off the mask of Shesterkin, and Ovechkin knocked down by Panarin. Panarin. Here's Filipino. Looks like Protas wants to go for a change. Still on the ice and stolen there by Tom Wilson. Tom Wilson looking for a break here. And a stop there for Shesterkin, hanging on to that. Making the save. sorry, Chad. Like, I'm just a little tired right now, so it's a little bit tricky to concentrate. I'm doing my best, though. Jacob Truba. Trocheck. Now gets it to Lindgren. He shoots and save for Charlie Lindgren. We are already 6:27 into this opening period. We're still looking for the first goal of game 2. Here's a shot, Lindgren, a save. He'll play it. Farivari, now it's Dubois. Dubois with 3 Rangers around him. We'll send it. McElrath and a save by Shesterkin, hanging on to that. Here's Dubois and Brodzinski. One here. There's a shot tipped, and Dubois with a good look. Gets a touch of the puck, and Shesterkin hangs on for the whistle. Brodzinski. And Dubois gets the draw one. Going in front of the net and then lost control at the last second. And here's Dubois shooting. Kick saved by Shesterkin. Dubois firing a block in front of that shooting lane. Here's Brady Schneider. And we'll send it to Cooley. Knocked off his stick. McElrath. Connor McMichael. Farivari will send it. Farivari, a good look. Farivari broken up by Obey Kubel. That's all the way down. Misses Cooley, and that's going to be that. Oh, sorry, that's not going to be an icing. Here's Strome, and he's checked, and the puck is pushed offside by Wilson. Will bring the face-off just outside the Ranger zone. 8:12 to go in the first. We are still looking for the first goal of game 2. Here's Lafreniere. We'll get it. Here's a shot and a tip, I think. And Lindgren with the save. Here comes Protas. Pass, and Strome is stopped by Shesterkin. Another big in-close chance for the Capitals as they get good opportunities to try and get on the board first. Here's Trocheck and Strome. Jacob Truba. Kreider. Ovechkin. Here's Carlson, and Chikrin will dump it in due to an offside warning. Ovechkin, what a stop by Igor Shesterkin. That's a huge one on the grade 8. And here's Lindgren taking a shot, and Charlie Lindgren making the stop off Ryan Lindgren. Under 5.5 to go, first period. Still looking for the first goal of game 2. Jacob Truba will put it down low. Sandin, and that one's poked into the boards. There's a shot that got tipped. It goes over top of the net. Sandin. And good pressure from the back, and Toronto will take it up. Here comes Mangiapane. He'll shoot. Blocker save made by Shesterkin, caught by Skarbasa. And Jacob Truba. Here's Kreider. Will take a shot, trying to get a rebound off the pad of Lindgren. Smart read there by the goaltender. Here's a shot. Lindgren, another save. That one, K-Andre Miller, a shot from the point, was stopped. Oh man, this first period has been physical for most of the time. There's a big example of that. 2:22 to go in the first. Still looking for it. Lindgren was almost down and out of his crease. Collected by Farivari. Here comes Taylor Radish, a 3-on-2. And that pass goes wide. McElrath, that pass. Collected by Carrick. Adam Fox will go around with it. He shoots it, that's deflected off a stick and over top of the net. Zibanejad, pass over to VC. 6 seconds left. Carrick, but not going to do anything in time as Duhaime tries to clear attempt, blocked in by VC. And that does it for the first 20 minutes. And how about that save by Igor Shesterkin on the grade 8? Well, that is incredible. All right, OV, go for the stats.
All right, and the shots are 10-7 in favor of the Capitals. Hits are 13-10 in favor of the Rangers. Time on attack, 3 minutes and 30 seconds for New York. 2 minutes and 24 seconds for Washington. Passing percentages, 85.7% for the Rangers and 76.5% for the Capitals. Rangers have the face-off win lead of 7-2 out of 8. All right, let's send it to the second frame.
All right, OB, thank you very much. And the second period is all set to go. Who will get the first goal of Game 2 of this series? And Ovechkin is going to come in offside as he blocks the clear-in attempt by John Carlson. Dylan Strome and Zibanejad won by the Rangers. And here's Lafreniere to the point. Here's Miller shoots and Lindgren the save. And he hangs on. There was a bit of traffic in front of the net. Strome and Zibanejad. That shot is blocked, and Ovechkin trying to take it back. And he does. Here comes a chance. Alexei Protas shoots, and Shesterkin the save.
Well, the Rangers are not trying to allow that much chances, but the Capitals are in the shot lead right now, and they've been getting the best chances they could.
Well, we're only a minute and 46 seconds into this second period, so there's a lot to come. Here's Panarin. Lafreniere will skate smoothly. Miller will shoot, and right to the glove side of Charlie Lindgren as Miller put that one on goal.
Here's another big hit. That one, Alexei Protas on Adam Fox.
And the face-off won by the Rangers. A save, and Trocheck trying to get that last touch. And they're trying to save. Rebound, and Hedo was checked at the last second by Carlson. What a defensive play that was by Carlson to deny an open chance.
Yeah, that side of the net was wide open for Filipino.
Here's Wilson, will send it. McMichael is stopped by Shesterkin. Trocheck knocked down by Wilson. Goes in front, and Shesterkin another save there. Going on net, stop again by Shesterkin. 14 shots now on the game for the Capitals. Miller, big hit, McMichael. And here's Trocheck. Trocheck will wait it. Jacob Trouba. Here's Lindgren shooting, and that deflects off his glove and over top. And Dubois got it. Trocheck. Lindgren lost the puck. Lindgren again. Will send it. One-timer saved by Lindgren.
Man, this is a great goaltender battle.
It sure is. Here's Trouba shooting. Rebound, scores! Artemi Panarin has opened the scoring in Game 2. 1-0 New York.
Oh, it's just a set play by the Rangers as they keep the pressure on, and they don't give up. That they just keep putting pucks on the net, and they get credit for it.
That's Artemi Panarin's first goal of these playoffs from Trouba and Lafreniere.
New York Rangers goal. His first of the playoffs, scored by number 10,
Here comes
Artemi Panarin.
Faravari.
The assist to number 8.
Give it to
Jacob Trouba.
McElrath. Here's a shot.
13,
That one was
Alexis
blocked.
Lafreniere.
Lindgren on it
goal.
again.
8-12
Lafreniere.
of the second period. That is Panarin, his first of the playoffs.
Jacob Trouba.
From Trouba and Lafreniere.
Lafreniere
At
shoots
8-12 of the
and
second
Lindgren
period.
the save. Hanging on to that. The Rangers, for the second consecutive game, strike first. And a shot, good block there on the dive by Mangiapane. Jacob Trouba, far past Garbassa, and he's immediately checked down. And Panarin enters the zone, almost offside though. And Van Riemsdyk gives a hit, trying to send it in front, and that one intercepted there by Mangiapane. Mangiapane will wait it, trying to center it, and that just thrown to the end boards. Here's a chance, Brodzinski. He'll fire and stop, and the rebound by Will Cooley. And here's Jones, shoots off the goalpost. Oh, what a look there on the redirect. Sandin, here's Taylor Radish. Radish trying to send it in front, and a stop there by Shesterkin. And getting it, McElrath, a blast, and a stop by Shesterkin. Here comes Cooley. Cooley shoots, and a stop by Charlie Lindgren. Another close opportunity for the Rangers. Strome and Rebbe. There's a shot, that one is blocked. Here is Ovechkin. And that shot is stopped. Protas again. Here's McElrath, a blast that misses everyone and goes wide of the net. And here's the rookie, Matt Rempe. He'll shoot, and Lindgren another save.
These goaltenders have still been solid, but for Lindgren, just a one goal on 19 shots.
Max Jones, and took it down by Wilson. Here comes Tom Wilson. He's in, and a save made by Shesterkin. Trying to get the Capitals their first goal of the series. And lost the puck, Sam Carrick. Chikrin will send it in due to the offside warning. VC will send it. Here's a pass. Here's Carrick, good stick. A good pressure there. And Adam Fox, oh, good block there by Tom Wilson. And here's a shot. Lindgren, with flashing the leather there, is able to stop Fox on that wrister.
Well, the Rangers are taking advantage of every single one of these plays, and the goaltender Shesterkin has been just on top of his game, and he's just been fantastic.
Skarbasa. Jacob Vrana. Skarbasa again. Here's Carlson. Skarbasa, Chikrin. Looking for a shot here in the last second. gets it on net, but I'm not sure if it will count or not. But the New York Rangers, on the goal by Artemi Panarin, have opened the scoring here in Game 2. We head to the third period, still 1-0 Rangers, off of this goal by number 10 in white.
And the shots after that second period, 13 for the Rangers, 8 for the Capitals. Total shots of 20 for the Rangers and 18 for the Capitals. Hits are 30 to 28 in favor of Washington. Time on attack, 7 minutes and 23 seconds for the Rangers. And 4 minutes and 34 seconds for the Capitals. Passing percentages, 83.3% New York and 78.5% Washington. Face-off wins 14-5 out of 19. No penalties so far after 2 periods.
Well, this should be an interesting period. The Capitals trying to avoid from getting shut out for the second straight game. Here's Miller. Zibanejad. Here's Fox. He takes him down. Ovechkin gets checked. And Ovechkin almost would have went for that. Here's Panarin. Centering pass. Zibanejad. That one blocked. He'll get it. Miller will shoot. Stop there. Strome is around. And Alexei Protas. Here's Fox. Knocked down.
Well, the Capitals have to be aggressive, and the Rangers, they are just reading these plays perfectly and getting big hits on their opponent.
And here's Miller, shoots, and a save for Lindgren. Hanging on to that. We are already 4:10 into this third period. And here's a shot and a tip there, it looked like. And it was stopped by Lindgren either way. Here's McMichael, and took him by Chris Kreider as he came speeding down the ice to intercept that play. A backhand on net. Good move by Truma, and a good chance on the goaltender. Here's Brodzinski. Now Faravari. McElrath. Here's Andrew Mangiapane. We'll send it. Here's Faravari scores! It is the first goal of the 2025 Stanley Cup playoffs for the Washington Capitals. Mike Scarpazza is the one to get the goal.
Well, he just is able to get to the front of the net. The Rangers are just watching and just standing around here. You can see 3 Rangers are around the net there, and just a good tip by Scarpazza.
The Capitals finally get their first goal of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Almost
the playoffs. Scored by
still a lot of minutes left until the Rangers probably would have had a second straight shutout.
The assist on
Lindgren the save there.
Martin.
For the first time this series, the Capital fans get on their feet
And number 52.
to celebrate a goal.
Dylan McElrath. Time of the goal, 6:21 of the third period.
McElrath
That is
and
Scarpazza.
caught by
His
Jacob
first of the
Verona.
playoffs.
Here's
From
Jacob
Faravari
Verona.
and McElrath.
He's in it. He's
With
stopped by
6:21
Igor
of the
Shesterkin,
third period.
hanging on to that. Brodzinski and Skarbasa. McElrath and Mangiapane. There's a shot, and that goes out the blocker and into the corner. Will Coley and McElrath on the interception. Mike Skarbasa again, he shoots it. Stopped there by a blocking Adam Fox. And another takeaway there. Mangiapane was offside though. Rangers look like out of gas now after that first goal scored by the Capitals. And here's a shot, and Lindgren with the save. He decided to play it. Here comes Ovechkin, and he shoots it through Shesterkin and almost found its way over the line. Having your captain scoring the winning goal would be impressive. You don't see that happen too often. And a shot, and Lindgren with the save. Zibanejad and Strome. Jacob Chikrin. And trying to send it in, and Dubois jumped off the bench, and it gave a weird clear attempt for Chris Kreider, and offside again is the Rangers. Here's another big hit by the Rangers. Alexis Lafreniere on Pierre-Luc Dubois. And he'll dump it in. Collected by Wilson. And we'll send it. Connor McMichael. Nice move. Waits it. McMichael waits. Shooting, and that's blocked. Or it actually got to the net. And here's John Collins and scores! Tom Wilson gets the lead, and the Capitals have their first lead of this series. Well, that is a good position to be in now. Good tip there by Wilson, just under the blocker, as Shesterkin thinks it's going high to his blocker side. Under 5.5 now to go in the third period. The Capitals are in the lead for the first time in this series. One-timer, scores! Oh, what a payback there! What a bullet of a shot by Zach Jones to tie this game up at 2. Just a shot, and there's kind of a screen there from Connor McMichael, and I can't see who the other one is, but one of them is McMichael, and that's going to deflect in off of the blocker of Lindgren, I believe, or the stick. I can't tell. Capitals goal! Here's Jacob Chikrin.
His first on the playoffs.
Use it. Dubois, good look and a good save there for Shesterkin.
Wilson. The assist
collected by Kreider.
John Carlson.
Jones will center it, shooting, and kind of fanned on it.
Jacob Chikrin. Time of the goal.
We'll send it to Protas.
14:33.
Here's Alexander Ovechkin. He'll blast one. That one is blocked.
From Carlson and Chikrin at 14:33.
Chris Kreider.
New York Rangers.
We'll go on the backhand, go in front. That one blocked by Martin Paravari. And here comes Alexei Protas. Down the wing. Paravari. Good stop by Shesterkin.
Time of the goal. 15:07
behind the net, and Protas will center it.
Zach Jones, his first of the playoffs.
Taking it, and that's out of his reach. And here's
And
McElrath,
Filipino
a breakaway, it looks like
at
for Obe
15:07
Kubel.
of the third
He
period.
gets it on the backhand, and Langren the save. Final minute of this third period to go. McMichael. Here's a pass. McElrath stop. Rebound taken by Dubois, just couldn't handle it. Here's Miller. 30 seconds left in the third. And here's Obe Kubel with this puck. Brodzinski, he'll center that. Trouba firing, scores! Jacob Trouba with under 25 seconds to go in the third period. Sorry, under 20 seconds to go in the third. The Rangers jump on top 3-2 on the goal by their captain.
That is a perfectly placed shot. It's not going to hit on nothing. That's top corner, right above the glove. And great reaction here from the Ranger bench after that goal.
18.1.
New York Rangers goal.
Seconds
His first
on
of the
the clock.
playoffs, scoring by number 8.
Capitals probably looking for
Jacob
one
Trouba.
last chance.
The assist
The
to number
Lafreniere shot
20,
goes wide.
Chris Kreider.
9 seconds.
And number 22.
Shooting that's
Johnny
deflected.
Brodzinski.
And
Time
the
of the
New
goal,
York Rangers
1942
are
in the
going to
third
take a
period.
2-0 lead
That is Trouba,
in
his
this
first of the
best of 7
playoffs from
series.
Kreider and
They now
Brodzinski
push it.
at 1942 of the third
They
period.
now push it closer, 2 wins away from round 2. A 3-2 win over the Capitals. Heading to Madison Square Garden for Game 3, which will be coming up soon. The Capitals do get their the Capitals get their first 2 goals of these playoffs. The Rangers have 6 goals on the series after Jacob Trouba scored that one. Thank you for watching this great game, and we'll see you in Game 3 in Madison Square Garden coming up soon.
Alright, game 2 of this series. Let's do Ingram this game. Alright, here we go.
Welcome to Salt Lake City, in Utah, in the Delta Center, as the Utah Hockey Club and the Dallas Stars ready for Game 2. The Dallas Stars with a 2-1 overtime win in Game 1. Let's see if Utah can pay this one back. Here's Dursey. We'll get it to the point. And they scored! Early one! Matthias Machelli, his first of the playoffs. And Utah, 41 seconds in to start Game 2. He's on the board first.
Man, that is a brilliant start for Utah in their first time. And they strike first for the first time in a playoff game.
Vincent Schmaltz on it.
Utah goal.
And face-off is won by
His
Dallas.
first of the playoffs.
And a
Scored by
one-timer
number
stopped by
63,
Connor Ingram, who is making his first start of these playoffs.
Machelli.
Hintz
Assisted
going
by
around.
number 98.
Here's Miro Heiskanen, and that one blocked.
Sergachev.
Keller, that's way out of
And
reach of
number
Schmaltz,
50,
and that's not going to be
Sean
icing.
Dursey. Time of the
And
goal.
here comes
41
Hintz. He'll
seconds
try a shot.
of the
Ingram
first
kicks it
period.
out to make a save.
That is Machelli. His first of the playoffs from
Nick Schmaltz
Sergachev
dodges that
and
one.
Dursey at 41 seconds of the first period.
And intercepted by Mikko Rantanen on that far pass. And Hintz over to Rantanen. Here's a chance, a shot and a save off Ben there. Here's Hintz. Trying to get it, and they score! Thomas Harley gets it back. And Dallas is on the board. Well, that was a quick one there. Just 4 minutes, just about 4.5 minutes after Utah strikes first. Harley gets one back, and Ingram has no time to react to this one, and as it's a quick shot to the opposite side of where he's moving. A 98.3 miles per hour shot
Dallas Stars
there
goal.
by Thomas
His first
Harley.
of the playoffs. Scored by number
Logan
55,
Cooley.
Thomas Harley. The assist to number 24.
And Marino
Lopez
shoots
Hintz.
in a stop there.
And number 14, Jamie Benn. Time of the goal.
And checked on the
29
boards. Here's
of the first
Harley.
period.
Labushkin.
That is Harley,
And
his
we'll
first
feed
of
it
the
to
playoffs.
Wyatt Johnston.
From Hintz
Ben will
and
shoot
Ben
it, and a
at
save
4:29
by
of the
Connor
first period.
Ingram. Cooley. Lawson Krause. Krause waiting. Valimaki will take a shot, and he fanned on it. And here's a chance here for Matt Duchesne. Going in, and oh, he scores! And Wyatt Johnston gives Dallas its first lead of Game 2. Oh man, that is one that Ingram has to have back. It's one on the short side here. Oh yeah, just right through the 7-hole. You can easily see that. The chip up right through the 7-hole. Sagan and Butstad, and it's
his
won
first of the playoffs.
by Butstad.
Scored by number 53,
Kesselring,
Wyatt Johnston.
McBain,
The assist to number 95.
Centering in, here's a shooting and a save made off Alex Kerfoot by Jake Onger.
That is
Zadonov.
Wyatt Johnston, his first of the playoffs.
Tyler Sagan,
from
a nice
Matthew
move.
Shane At 7:20 of the first period.
Good stick lift there. One around the net. Marchment just puts it wide. And here's Sagan. That one blocked. And Bustad will take it up for Utah. Nice move. He's in it. A good save made there by Onger. And trying to center it and broken up by Lundqvist. And a shot. Good shot there by Dadonov and stopped by Ingram. Pass to the front of the net was cut off, and Kesselring gives it to his goaltender. Blackwell and O'Brien. Dursey, now O'Brien again. Dursey almost had that broken up again. Stenlin. Here's Sergachev and blocked by the skate of Sam Steele. Here comes Dumba. Taking it and trying to set up a one-timer for Beck. And that one was blocked away. And Stenlin. Sean Dursey. He'll take it. Stenlin in and a good save made by Onger. He'll play it. And here's Mikko Rantanen. He'll shoot it. Stopped there by Ingram, almost trying to trickle it into his own net. 6:01 to go in the first. 2-1 for the Stars. Hinson Schmaltz. And Rantanen around. Dursey. Nick Schmaltz. And that pass is just out of the reach of Matthias Machelli. It is not icing. Machelli to the dangerous Clayton Keller. We'll center it. Here's a good chance for Matthias Machelli, and that was stopped by Onger. And Schmaltz will center it. Here's a shot. Clayton Keller's shot is blocked. And here's another one for Dallas here. Hintz. They go down below and a pass in front. Oh, and Robertson, a great look. He just put it wide on the backhand. Here's a shot blocked away by Connor Ingram there. Marino knocked off the puck by Robertson. Here's that shot. That one blocked. And the rebound, another stop. And Robertson, a shot, stopped again. Well, Robertson, Labushkin, off the goalpost. And Schmaltz and he gets knocked down. Not a chance to clear the zone. Duchesne in on goal. Robertson, oh, what a save, Ingram. And that shot goes wide. What pressure by Dallas in the Utah end. And they are out of gas at the end of this period. What pressure by Dallas through that last minute of the first period. Ingram with a big save there off Jason Robertson. But Wyatt Johnston is the one to get the Dallas Stars their first lead of game 2. Matthias Machelli, the Utah player to get them going. And oh man, and the shots after that first period, 14-6 in favor of Dallas.
first of the playoffs, scored by number 11, Dylan Gunther. The assist to number 92, Logan Corley. And number 67, Wilson Krause. Time of the goal, 5:55 of the second period. That is Gunther, his first of the playoffs, from Corley and Krause at 5:55 on the second period. Utah goal! His second on the game and second on the playoffs. Scored by number 11, Dylan Gunther. The assist to number 6, John Marino. And number 4, Russo Valimaki. Time of the goal, 7:18 of the third period. That is Gunther, his second on the game and second on the playoffs from Marino and Valimaki at 7:18 of the third period.
Dallas Stars goal, his second on the game and second on the playoffs, scored by number 53, Wyatt Johnston. The assist to number 95, Matt Duchesne, and number 4, Miro Heiskanen. Time of the goal, 16:11 of the third period. That is Johnston, his second on the game and the playoffs, from Duchesne and Heiskanen at 16:11 of the third period. Utah Hockey Club goal! His second on the game and second on the playoffs. Scored by number 63, Matias Machelli. The assist to number 9, your captain, Clayton Keller. And number 98, Mikhail Sergachev. Time of the goal, 19:02 of the third period. That is his second on the game and second on the playoffs. Matias Machelli from Clayton Keller and Mikhail Sergachev at 19:02 of the third period.